I've come to the hard realization that Mother Nature might not want me on her team. So I got a lot done out here. Yesterday after work, I bought all my plants out, started situating them back so they could start getting used to the pretty weather. And I did one repot. One of my little cherry tomato, okay? Y'all remember this limb I wanted to trim and hang my bird feeders on? I had it standing up here on this wall. Well, I came home and it was splayed out right here. And what does it hit? What does it hit? My little cherry tomato. Thankfully, the little cherry didn't come off. The top did snap off. The pot broke. And this little limb is looking kind of sad. Not only that, it smashed my transplant. Y'all remember the back aching work I went through to get all of these together? Well, it crushed one of them. I hope it survives. And it flayed that one further out than it was. Not only that, the wind tends to blow this thing over on top of everything. And maybe it's not Mother Nature. Maybe it's just me being dumb. Because I told myself, move your little froggies. Okay? Move your froggies. Because if you don't, and the wind blows this thing over, it might break your tiles and the froggies. Well, the tiles were both tipped over. Thankfully, they didn't break. But two of my froggies did not fare so well. The two surviving ones are finally in the pot. So yeah, it's kind of my fault. Well, it is my fault because even with the limb up front, I told myself, fool, don't you leave it up against the wall like that, because as high as these winds have been and as high as the winds are predicted, it might blow over. And what I was concerned with was it wrecking my little table or breaking a window, something like that. Thankfully, none of that happened, but my little mater got it. But I just got home. You guys, I went to Dollar Tree. A Dollar Tree that I don't usually go to, but I was in the need of pool noodles. And I couldn't find them at mine. So I went to one that I pass along the way. And I found my pool noodles and a bunch of other stuff. And then while I was there, I'm like, well, I'm this close to Home Depot. Let me go see what the basil starters at Home Depot are running price-wise. And then it got late, so I had to stop and get a pizza. So I'm just being neglectful to my youngin'. He's eating pizza on a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Is it Tuesday? I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Tuesday. He's eating pizza on a Tuesday. But I'm going to go in, have a slice of pizza with him, and then put on my granny clothes and come out here and water what I have out here. Because I think they're struggling from having been inside for months and now back outside. In case you're wondering why I needed pool noodles, this is why. I went ahead and got the cushions for these found chairs, but they're not quite tall enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nestle a little pool noodle down there, and this can set on it, and then this will be covered. I was looking for the super fat pool noodles, but I couldn't find those. But these are the cushions I got at Walmart. The cheapest I could find compared to what I was finding on Amazon. And it's Better Home and Gardens. And I think it's going to be okay once it's all cleaned up out here. Well, welcome to Wednesday, y'all. We're supposed to drop in temps to the 30s. No, I'm sorry, to the 40s. And I don't know if my plants will hang. I did the Google, and apparently they should be okay. But because my little ones are little, I don't want to risk it. So I'm taking everything back in, guys. I thought I was done with the transporting. Look! My azaleas bloomed. My azaleas are blooming. Oh, hello, little azalea. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, but look, I already dropped one. I'm so sad. I dropped one. Hello, little babies. Hello. It's chilly out here, guys. I'm chilly. Tonight and tomorrow night are supposed to be in the 40s, and then after that, nighttime temps should be in the 50s. And I don't want to risk my babies, so they're coming back in. Ay, tengo frío. Tengo mucho frío. Let me get this stuff in. Hola guys, happy officially Sunday. It is 12:23. Let me be exact with the time, or somebody has a fit if I am not specifically correct per minute and second. We just got back from the movies. We hit a 9:40 showing, which is kind of not our normal because I'm scared of the dark and I can't see in the dark. But I got busy doing yard work. That's what I've been doing for a day and a half. I got home from work yesterday, handed little dude over his nuggets, and went outside. I was out there, how long was I out there? Around 10-ish. I think it was around 10 when I came in. I get home around 6, and I went out there, and I swear, I tell myself all I'm going to do is organize for the next day, and then I get elbow deep into soil and cow poop. But I got a lot done, a whole lot done that I was planning on doing today, but I couldn't stop. I got my starters planted. I did a lot. I'll do an inventory tomorrow of what all I did. And then this morning I woke up again and headed out there and did more, but it's coming together. But while I was out there working and trying to calm down my neighbor's dog, because every now and then if I'm making too much noise out there, she'll bark. And as I'm like telling her, it's okay, baby, nobody's gonna hurt your house, nobody's messing with your house, I baby talk her. I kind of looked over the fence to my neighbor's yard. They have the lushest grass. It looks fake. It looks like fur. I can't even describe it. Y'all know those carpets, those fur carpets? That's what their lawn looks like. It's fluffy and long and in all directions. I've never seen grass like that. If I am in my right noodle, I'll peek over into their fence so y'all can see. It's amazing. I'm like, how do they do that? I need to ask questions, because all the work I'm doing in my yard, I have no grass. It's dirt. The only green back there is what I'm planting. Oh, and the only color back there is the mulch. But anywho, I did a lot of work. That's all I've been doing. And then last weekend I was trying to get little dude to go to the movies and he didn't feel like it. This weekend he felt like it, but I wanted to be, again, elbows deep in cow poop and soil. But I'm like, no, take a break. Enjoy him while he wants to actually do something. So we took that late showing of the movie, and I myself, we watched The Monkey, okay, because I was told that it was gory and it was right up our alley. Not so much, okay. Yes, it was gory, but it was cheesy gore. I personally like to be more visually affected, but this was just gore for sake. What did you think? Did you like it? Did you think the gore was silly? Did you think the gore was okay enough?
Yeah,
it was okay. It was okay. It's based on Stephen King's short story. But I don't think they did his short story any justice. It had slow points for me. It had slow points. But it was an okay watch. It was a good day at the movies is all I'm going to say. But it's probably the least favorite movie that we've watched in a while. Least scary movie. But any time spent with my little dude. He ain't a little dude no more. Any time spent with him is good time spent. But we're home. I'm wired, wide awake. Lots of soda. We had pizza. We always go and have pizza. before the movie, and I imbibed lots of soda, and then I tried to flush it out of my system with water. Well, I don't think it flushed out because I'm like super hype. I'm tired as I'll get out, but I wanted to do a haul. I have a few things piled up on the table, and honestly, a lot of the stuff that I purchased, I already took outside. So I'll show you guys that when I do my update on the yard, because a lot of stuff I couldn't wait to get out there. I looked so forward to getting out there all week long, and I didn't record because I was just like in zen mode. But y'all see what I got done. But I do have a few things left on the table. I did a Dollar Tree run. I did a Aldi run because Aldi got some cute spring stuff, and then the Home Depot stuff I already took outside. So let's just clear up this table, shall we? Okay. So I bought another pair of gloves. Why, Mel, when you have so many? Because I don't remember where any of my gloves are. I put them away for safekeeping, and now I can't find them. So I bought this pair of gloves for a couple of reasons. I am so over scraping the dirt out from under my nails in the brush, and I cannot get them as clean as I would like to anymore. Well, this is actually... I came in, sat down. This is actually for me having to... scoop soil into one of my repotted plants. It is super windy. I did not know it was going to get this windy. It's beautiful outside. It's 70 something degrees, but that wind is crazy. And when I got home, one of the pots that I repotted fell over and there was soil all over the ground. So I literally picked up the soil, came in and sat down. So I didn't even wash my hands, y'all. But anyway, I get the gloves because I'm tired of scrubbing and washing my hands. And I have this situation happening on my hand. Do y'all see this rough patch? So I have this rough patch here, and I have this rough patch above my lip. I'm over here sitting here thinking I have chapped lips, and I ain't never had chapped lips like that. You guys, what if I have hoof and mouth disease? Or what is that other one?
Rabies?
Rabies. What is that disease where foot and mouth, hoof and mouth, hand and mouth disease that little kids get? What if I picked up something from the manure that I'd be working with, guys? What if I picked up a ringworm or something? It's not ringworm because I Googled ringworm. It ain't ringworm. But what if I picked up a fungus? What if I picked up a fungus with all that stuff that I have my hands in without gloves? So I'm all paranoid now. And I went ahead and picked up another set of gloves. But y'all see they're still attached. I just told you I worked a day and a half out in the yard. And these are still... unused. So I'm gonna learn the hard way. I'm gonna learn the hard way when I wake up all jacked up. But I got these gloves. I found these adorable Bob Ross socks finally in ankles, because the ones that they had before that had the fuzzy hair, this has the fuzzy hair too. The ones that I had found the first time were crew socks, and y'all know me, I can't wear crew socks. These are the ankles I love. Happy little Bob Ross socks. I got more seeds, guys. And when I tell y'all I got more seeds, I've been picking up seeds every which way. Everywhere I go, I've been picking up seeds. And I picked up some zinnia because I hear they're good companion plants to keep buggies away from your peppers and stuff like that. I picked up some zinnias. They said alyssum is good, a good companion plant as well. Morning glories just because, and I know how invasive they are, but I love morning glories. My mom has them in her yard. They grow wild in a little fence in the back. They're so pretty. And then I bought some sage. Y'all remember my sage last year? I spilled them all over the ground, and then the ones that I did plant never took. So it was hard to find last year to replace the ones I dropped. And this year when I saw them, I picked this one up. I actually picked up maybe one more somewhere else. But I did those, and I finally found the mammoth sunflowers that did so well in my front yard. I got some sunflowers last time that I showed you guys, but they weren't these brand. They weren't this kind, and this one was really, really pretty, so I grabbed those. I grabbed another little garden flag. This one reads, "Life is in full bloom," because mine is all faded and torn and ripped. And then because I am scrubbing my nails so much, I got 2 of the Sassy and Chic nail brush, one for each bathroom. And I like this because it's a wood handle and it has like the more fibrous bristles than the little plastic one that I've been using. And this It's a little scratched up, but it's the only one they had at the Dollar Tree that I was at. And I wanted this last year. It's this little yard pick with a little rain boots and this adorableness going on here. And that was in their $5 aisle. And I'm thinking of sinking this into one of my marble rock beds. I'm not sure which one, but this is definitely going there. I have done some, I did get a lot done there. I'll show you guys. So that was my, oh no, hold on. I have other Dollar Tree stuff here. I finally bit the bullet and got these. I think they're adorable. They're so pretty. These are not the ones that ring. These just have the little flower tendrils inside. They had the little bell ones, but they only had them at the Dollar Tree that I was at. And that gold that I don't like. This blue is so stinking beautiful. And I got 2 of them. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them, but I definitely know I wanted them. I had been wanting them. And I just finally grabbed them. Watch me break them. And that is, nope, I got my pool noodles. I told you guys I wanted some pool noodles to try and lift up the cushion. This might not be wide enough. I wanted the wider ones that I sometimes see at Dollar Tree. But if I have to, I'll figure out how to double them. I just need it lifted up just a little higher so that top part of the chair is not showing. So I got 2 pool noodles. And then I got 3 of these. The stackable, these that stack. I have some from last year that I took out already. I'm going to plant some snapdragons that I forgot I had. I'm going to plant snapdragons in there. But this one, I want to start. I told myself I wanted to start lettuce in them. But I'm not sure. Because I have a better tray to start my lettuce and spinach in. So I might not end up using those. I'm not sure, but I love the color and I liked the idea. Then I went to Winkle because I got a blueberry bush at Winkle. Y'all remember the blueberry bush I got at Winkle? And then I did some Googling and I was on my North Texas group and I think I might have asked you guys on YouTube. Somebody mentioned on YouTube that with blueberries, I would need 2 blueberry bushes so I could get more berries. So I ran and got another blueberry bush. Okay, fine. So the first time I had gotten a rose bush, y'all remember the rose bush I got, a blueberry bush, and a raspberry bush, right? So then after the comments and after the conversation, I went out and grabbed another blueberry bush. Well, I was coming home on a different route one day and I passed an Aldi and I'm like, I wonder what's going on at that Aldi. So I went in and figured, nowhere does it say I need 2 raspberry bushes. But I went ahead and picked up another little raspberry bush, okay? And then I saw this forsythia. And I Googled, what for art thou, forsythia? This blooms into this magical, beautiful, starburst looking bush with yellow blooms. And I'm like, for something, if I kill it, I hope I don't. It won't be a total loss, but for something, if I have success with it, I will be so happy. So I grabbed a forsythia, and look, these are going into pots tomorrow. I grabbed the forsythia and the second raspberry. So now I have 2 raspberries, 2 blueberries, a rose bush, and my forsythia that I need to get into the ground tomorrow. I have some little filler plants that I'm going to put in pots for my metal, remember my metal pot stand area that I had that I wasn't quite sure I wanted, but now as it's coming together, I think it's going to be pretty, just another little addition of something. So I have a few of those that I need to do tomorrow. And I also picked up some more seeds. I'm telling you, I've gone seed crazy, guys. Seeds that I haven't shown you, probably can't show you because I already planted them in the ground. Seed crazy, 4 for $1.25. I was at Family Dollar. I was at Dollar General. I was at Dollar Tree. Everywhere the same seed brand for 4 for $1.25. Now these were 4 for $1. 4 for $1 at where was I? Aldi. 4 for $1 at Aldi. And then I picked up this little thing. It's been through the ringer, y'all. It's been through the ringer. It's a self-watering herb planter. Like, I need any more of these. You guys, I went herb planting crazy as companion plants with the stuff that I planted outside. That whole little metal shelf with the pots specifically for herbs, I ain't even started on, but I have plenty of seeds, so I'll attempt that. But that was my Aldi stuff. And then I went to Family Dollar the other day. I was looking for something that I needed that I couldn't find somewhere. And I got it. It was for the house cleaning or something, I'm not sure. And I found this adorable little thing. It's a little key hook thing, and it was $2.50. So I grabbed that. I thought it was cute because currently the thing we hang our keys on gets too full and the key chains will fall down. So I think this, I hope the area I have my keys on currently is wide enough for this. So I grabbed that for $2.50. When I tell y'all, there were 4 for $1.25 there too. I got 2 lettuce. I got a radish. I'm going to try radish again. And then these wax beans that did really well for me, except I didn't pick them in time to eat them. And they went to seed again. But this time I'm going to eat them. Okay, this time I'm going to eat them. I picked up this lovely to start off my rose bush in, the Aldi rose bush. I know I need a bigger one. I need a wider one. But to start it off, I'm going to use this one, and this one was $5. This is the cheapest that I have found pots anywhere. And this is a nice, sturdy, thick plastic. So I grabbed that one. These I'm about to show you don't feel as sturdy. But there's a French fry in there. But I love that they're on wheels, okay? Now, I bought these for my blueberry and my raspberry. But you see, they're kind of... You see how they're kind of flimsy, not real thin, but also like I wouldn't want to fill it with soil and then pull it to try and roll it because it has little wheels, because I'm thinking it might crack. But I got a white one and I got a gray one. And with my OCD, I was struggling because for one, I wanted bright colors. And then I couldn't find any bright colors. And I knew I needed pots to get my little thingies in, because if I didn't, I don't want them to die in their little cardboard housing. Ow. So I would have preferred at least 2 gray or at least 2 white, the same color, or a bright, pretty color. I couldn't get either, and I was impatient. When I'm telling you guys, I've been so eager to get home and just get out into that yard, so eager, and that's all I've been doing for weeks. But I think I'm at the end. So tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna do. These were $10. Okay, y'all know I'm cheap. So I hope these work for my little berries, because they're not very tall. Well, they're this tall, but I think it'll be a good start for them. But that is everything that I have picked up, with the exception, like I said, of the few things that I can't show you because they're already outside. But I did want to show you one other thing. Oh my gosh. If I haven't already reached out to you, my cyber sissy, about this. My friend has been sending us so many surprise little treats, fluffies, and all kinds of stuff. And she had sent me a picture of this quilt that she was going to send to me. And I received it, I think, last week. I'm so sorry I haven't reached out and let you know that I got it. But look at this. Okay, look at the beautiful paisley, right? But not just that, guys. Look at these cats. Look at these cats. And it is so stinking pretty. It's enough to like throw over your lap, to cozy your lap. But honestly, this is so pretty. I want to mount it. I want to put it up on the wall somewhere. This is just so stinking pretty. Look at the pussycats. So pretty. Oh, just lovely. I wanted to share that with y'all. We got lots of stuffies. Those have already taken room and board on our beds and a little dude's room. And if I can remember to take photos for those of you fluffy loving people, I will try and do that. But I had to show you this gloriousness. So stinking pretty. I love it, love it, love it. But that's everything, guys. I'm exhausted. I am going to go scrub my face, give my hands a once over, and lie down. My brother's coming over tomorrow with menudo and barbacoa after he gets his little doggy groomed. He is so in love with that doggy. After he gets Mr. Coco groomed, he will come over with some stuff. So I want to get up early. He'll be here around 10. And I want to get up early and get these in the ground. I can't wait to get them in the ground. This morning, guys, I was up like at 5:30 because it ain't light outside yet. And then I couldn't go back to sleep because I was so excited. I can't wait for daybreak so I can go outside and start working in my yard. So I was like wide awake until around 7:30. And then I got up, cleaned up a little bit. And as soon as I was convinced that Jason and Slenderman and the Chupacabra and Cucuy weren't outside anymore, I went outside and started working in the yard. So I am super tired. I know as soon as I get cleaned up and lie down, that's it. I'm going to be calling hogs, y'all. I'm going to be calling hogs. But I wanted to come on and share this little haul with you. And then I'll go out tomorrow and do a final run because I think that's it. I think after I put these out, that's it, short of having magnificent grass like my neighbor. Oh, how do they have grass that lush and beautiful in clay soil? I have tried for years to grow grass and doesn't work. But they obviously know what they're doing. So, I'll give you all the update. The only thing missing now is I need to clean the table off. I want to get some pretty little placemats for the table. If they don't blow off, the wind is ridiculous. And my new grill. I just need the grill, and that's it. That's it. Well, no, that's not it. I need to get some mulch to remulch the seating area. I've decided not to remulch my garden pot area just because there's so many pots. You really don't see the mulch. And then I have to keep brushing the mulch off of the little concrete squares. So I might just leave that as is. I don't know. But I definitely need to remulch the seating area. And those friggin' tires. I'm kind of over saying that I'm going to do the light fixture, the light center thing with the tires and all that. I love the lights. I love the little mesh ball. But those tires are giving... They're just giving tacky, like, I'm eclectic and I love all kinds of stuff out there, as y'all know, but the tires just ain't really working for me. And I haven't wrapped my head around to really committing to doing something with a tire part as the base. So I was thinking, can I do something else for the base or just leave them on the ground? I don't know. But I think that's going to be a done deal. I don't know. But anyway, so there's a few little things that need to be done out there. But I'm telling you, I got it in my head now that I want grass. Okay, I want grass. Because my neighbor has grass. But I hope you guys had a fantastic Saturday. I forgot what day it was. I hope you guys are going to wake up to a fantastic Sunday. Or have woken up to a fantastic Sunday. And I'm going to try and relax. I'm just going to try and not do too much. Because I don't want to go back to work exhausted. But I also don't want to be at work thinking, oh, I want to get home and do this and this and this. I want it to be done. I went fern crazy, guys. I went filler plant crazy. I went crazy, okay? But hopefully everything I planted takes. But we'll see tomorrow. But until my next go around, you guys, I love y'all bunches. Mucho, mucho. I love y'all bunches. Bye.